addicted to sugar, carbs, drugs,
and alcohol.
Hey, what's up you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'll be sharing my top 5 tips when it comes to losing weight now. Starting with tip number 5. I would say that one of the most important tips when it comes to losing weight or starting a weight loss journey is accountability. Finding a group of individuals that can support you, whether it be one person, whether it be a spouse, a child, a best friend, a sibling, a parent, whoever it is out there, accountability is so important when it comes to wanting to lose weight. Somebody that you can run to that's going to celebrate those victories with you. Accountability is so important. The one thing that's super cool about the world that we live in today is the powerful thing that we call the internet. Maybe the physical people in your life might not be the best people that you should surround yourself by, and I truly believe with the powerful thing that lives in the palm of our hand daily, we are able to communicate, create communities of accountability and support, because at the end of the day, there is somebody that is just like you and somebody that truly believes in this crazy world or this journey or however, whatever you may be struggling with. I feel that one of my top tips is accountability when it comes to this weight loss journey. I would not be anywhere I am today if I didn't come to my social media platforms and announce that, hey, I'm going to go on this journey to potentially lose a lot of weight. And then I came back to my social media platforms when I said I'm going to turn my brand into a business after I was 100 pounds down. So accountability that I have been able to find here on social media, here online, and it's a great world that we currently live in, and we should all be taking advantage of connecting and using this powerful thing that lives in the palm of our hand daily. Tip number 4. Learn about proper healthy nutrition. And one of those things was I had to stop listening to everyone else and really figure out what worked within me. Here I am, 100+ pounds lighter than I was 3 years ago, 2 years ago. I could not be more great. Tip number 3, it's kind of a no-brainer, and that is physical activity. Exercise. Go for a walk. For me personally, I hated PE growing up. Anything that had to do with sports, it wasn't what I wanted to do. Part of it's probably me being stubborn and everyone saying, oh, you're gonna play sports or you're gonna do this. I'm feeling pressured. We can't avoid a don't. If there's anything that I've learned in my life, I avoided the gym. I tried it in the beginning of this journey, the ones that have been following. Let me know in the comments below if you can relate to being one of those kids in school that just hated PE or hated dressing for PE, because I was totally that person right there. And it wasn't that I hated exercising, it's just that I didn't realize the types of physical activity that I did like. One of the cool things that we're able to take advantage of in today's world, or the world that we live in, is that everything is streaming platforms. Everyone comes home at the end of the day and they either binge watch Netflix. I canceled my Netflix subscription. I started subscribing to a healthy fitness, wellness, mindset platform that also came with accountability. Well, look at that. Somebody that could help me navigate through how to learn how to exercise, how to learn how to eat, and really how to not have to give up anything that I love, and the support and the community and everything that came with my streaming platform. I still use those systems today. The very first program that I started, it was super cool because when you have a lot of weight to lose, your mindset might not be in the right place. I know mine wasn't. That I didn't want to work out in front of a ton of people. So being able to stream my workouts in the comfort of my living room and to have the support and the guidance of somebody, the accountability to show me and tell me what I should try, what I shouldn't do, what I should avoid, to make the process a lot easier. That kind of stopped the yo-yoing for me. Tip number 2 happens to be H2O. Increase our water intake. And I know that might sound crazy, but when we make the decision to start winging off of the pointless calories and start consuming more water, one of the main systems that I work with my personal weight loss clients is water first. Water first. If we can consume our body weight divided by 2 ounces in water, we can consume that much water daily. It's going to make the process a lot faster when it comes to losing weight. A tip that I carry around a water bottle. It makes it, when you don't put it down, make sure it's filled up, things like that, tracking the water. There's a whole bunch of stuff. This month we are going to be launching one of our kind of stay wet challenge. We're gonna launch our hydration community to make sure that we can, throughout, the couple weeks and stuff like that, that we can hold each other accountable, right, to consuming more water for weight loss. I will have a full video soon, so make sure to hit the bell to be notified when I release the how to lose weight using good old H2O. Let me know in the comments below if you are one of those people like me that really isn't a fan of water and you'd rather add something into your water to help you drink it. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything specific that you guys would like to see in that video. We've talked about accountability and the support of individuals, whether it be a friend here on social media. And if you need a friend and you feel like you're in this world alone and you're constantly going home or staying at home, living your life vicariously through the internet, and you feel like you don't have any friends or family out there, that is the exact reason why I established You Decide Family, because at the end of the day, in today's generation, we are all each other's family, and we can decide how we want to be supported, and there are people that love you. So if you're looking for somewhere to hang out with accountability and you want some mindset weight loss support, there's a link in the description of this video where you can apply to join our crazy House of Dysfunction, is what I also like to call it. Not that the systems that worked for me work for everyone, but the success and the tools that I have learned along this journey has led me to here. Tip number 3, we talked about exercise and the importance of physical activity, burning calories, and I will be doing a video linked in the description below on how to figure out how much calories you should be burning. I don't like to count calories, I don't like to give up foods, I don't like to track my portions. We're going to be talking a lot this year about exercise and how to incorporate, little tips like parking further away, which is like kind of a no-brainer, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I look at stuff like that as a no-brainer and it's really beneficial to you guys. So let me know in the comments below if you want like exercise tips or tricks or just things that you could do. I worked at a desk for the longest time, and moving forward this year, we'll be working with a lot of salons in the area and teaching our stylist how to maneuver our body positions so that we're not injured, and how to incorporate exercise as well as timed nutrition. We'll talk a little bit about that. And tip number 1 when it comes to losing weight naturally, mindset. Your mindset. We know that our physical journey will only go as far as our mind will take us. And some may think that just because I'm a Pisces crazy in fantasy land that I am thinking about just manifesting and praying this weight away, but that's not it at all. When we're constantly blocked by others' opinions of us, others' thoughts or messages that we're blocked from where we should be listening to on this earth in ourselves. And it came to the point in my life and in my journey where I was over 100 pounds heavier than I am today, and the doctors didn't even know what to do. So the only thing they could suggest is more medications and or surgery of some sort. And I decided to say, F you all, and I'm gonna take it upon myself to get my mind right. And I took it upon myself to take this phone, dive into the internet and on my social media platforms, and just like any other addiction type of rehab, it doesn't matter if you're addicted to sugar or carbs, or if you're addicted to drugs and alcohol and smoking and the stigmas and all of that stuff. Addiction is addiction. One of the first steps of recovery is admitting that you have a problem. So I took it upon myself to come to my social media platforms to discuss my addictions and that relationship that I had with food, and there happened to be a whole community, a whole world, a whole network of people out there there that supported me through this process. And those were some of my top 5 tips when it comes to losing weight naturally. Let me know in the comments below if you learned something new. For the best fitness, weight loss, mindset, and everything in between, hit the like button, click the subscribe, and thank you for hanging out.
I don't know why I do it every time. It's only when I'm hungry. Sometimes I just wanna cave and I don't wanna fight. I'm trying just hold me. I'm lonely. Mama, I'm so sorry I can't diet anymore. Daddy, please forgive me for the pizza.